This episode of Filthy Radio is sponsored by Trump Aid. Rehydrate your beliefs. Now in 3 patriotic flavors: red, darker red, and freedom orange. Side effects may include this entire podcast.
What you're about to hear was never meant for broadcast. It was recorded in a secure room inside the Eisenhower Executive Office building and leaked, we believe, by a malfunctioning ambient sentiment sensor. The voice is that of White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt. It's unclear who she thought she was talking to. But the file was labeled "Do Not Transcribe." We did it anyway. This is Filthy Radio.
He thinks mirrors are democratic. That's how this week started. President Trump told me, while getting his shoes buffed on a drone, that reflections are biased unless approved by Mar-a-Lago security. I nodded. I always nod. I've been nodding for 16 months. Ever since the incident with the Vatican clone and the Biden hologram, nothing's felt linear. People keep asking about Elon. They don't know what it's like in the Situation Room when the president reads his tweets aloud, like scripture, and expects applause after every word. "I made that boy," he says. "Musk is my legacy glitch." Then he pouts because Elon got invited to some space pope dinner, and he didn't. I've had to issue 6 statements in the last 48 hours, each contradicting the last, because the president believes diplomacy should feel like jazz.
At this point in the recording, Karoline begins pacing. You can hear her heels over the White House carpeting, a rare sound since carpets were replaced with artificial turf in 2025 as a cost-saving measure.
Do you know how hard it is to schedule a press conference when half your cabinet speaks only in NFT code? Or when Elon launches a neural storm just to interrupt you? Last week, he told reporters he was replacing Air Force One with a giant meme-powered glider. I had to spin that. I said, "This administration supports innovation in symbolic aviation." They clapped. I think I hate them more for clapping.
What follows is perhaps the most vulnerable moment. Karoline speaks about her own role, not just as press secretary, but as a buffer zone between incompatible egos.
Trump dreams of eternal applause. Elon dreams of breaking the simulation. And me, I dream of saying, "We have no comment at this time," and meaning it. But I can't, because silence is treated as sedition now. Even the teleprompters whisper warnings. Today one blinked, "Remember whose mouth you borrow."
The file ends with Karoline reciting press guidance aloud, perhaps to rehearse, or perhaps to remember who she's supposed to be. No one knows who she was speaking to. But one thing is certain. The White House echoes differently when the microphones think you're alone.